Good morning, everybody, and apologies for being 2 minutes late. We were sitting chatting here on Discord, but here we are. Here we are. We've got David in that aircraft joining me, and Uncle John is just behind the camera. As it pans around, you're going to see him there. So we're going to do a bit of a local flight in South Africa today. We're going to fly from Lanseria, and then we're going down to Durban, King Shaka International. It's a reasonably short flight. I need to do a few flights today to test and do things. So I don't want to just overburden myself with way long flights. So we'll get back to that soon. Well, the reasonable flights anyway. There's Uncle John. So good morning, guys. Here on Discord as well.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And this time I remember to open your mics. Haha. Okay. So guys, what's new? Did you have a good week? Are you guys all ready to rest a bit the weekend? Have you got some flying planned and stuff like that?
I've done the 2 propeller flights in the World Pilot Skills Tour, so that horrific, long, boring flying is out of the way.
Excellent.
It was very nice. It was pretty scary in Alaska at -30 in cloud.
Wow.
But I managed to survive it.
Excellent. Excellent. Well done, Paul.
Back in the Zebo now for a while.
Excellent. Gentlemen that are flying with me, if it is at all possible, I would like you to look at my stream and check when I do the legs page step through. I found an issue in it, and I'm not sure if you found it, and if you're going to get bitten right there at the end, just as you turn onto the ILS. So please do yourself a favor and just step through and make sure, because there's one waypoint behind another one. So the classic thing that's going to happen if you don't fix your legs, the aircraft's going to turn around on you, and then you're going to think, oh goodness, what has happened now? Why is this Zebo broken? So just try and look at my screen when we get there. Good morning, Andrew. Welcome. Right, let's guesstimate the QNH and we can check it afterwards, but let's step through then. Alright, I'm going to start stepping through. So we're going to do a heading select takeoff. Alright, you can't do an LNAV takeoff, there's no SID. So it's heading select, we're going to fly direction almost Pretoria. Then we're going to turn right towards Joburg International for the Juliet Sierra Victor VOR to intercept the flight route at that point. But as we step through, you'll see now when we get down to Durban, you've got LE2N2, which is part of your RNAV arrival still. Then there, you see there's a double. You can see there's 2 waypoints, but the one is slightly in front of the other, and it's the wrong way round. Okay, so that L2N2 is the last correct one, and then we need to get rid of this LE2T1. So I'm just going to quickly step through. So we're going to pick up on Charlie Foxtrot 24 Zulu. Go back and just overwrite that one that does not need to be there. So if we step through again, you won't have the repeat where the aircraft will actually physically turn around to go hunt for this incorrectly placed waypoint. So now that RNAV point is gone and we're getting onto the ILS. Hope that helps you guys.
So we should be left with the Lima Echo to November 2.
2 November 2 and directly afterward Charlie Foxtrot 24 Zulu.
Affirmative, thank you, sir.
Alright, and just make sure you execute the plan once you've changed it. Don't forget to press the execute button. Here it's the same update I've been testing the whole week, my friend. Same answer. The flight model has been heavily tweaked. The ground friction, brake free thrust Um, Lots of visual enhancements. The flight model greatly enhanced. Just the basics. There's a huge list. I'm talking A4 kind of a page of a list, but I don't feel comfortable sharing it in the open right now because I don't have all the blessings from the owners to do that yet. Okay, so lots and lots of things have changed. As you look around, for instance, you'll see you'll pick up on certain things if you open to it, if you're aware of it. Um, One of the things that I also have shown before is your reaction times. I can't show you now because the hydraulics isn't on. But in the version that you guys have got, if you did something like this, your control surfaces took a while to actually respond. It wasn't very quick enough. So that has been fixed as well, or it's much better at least. So all kinds of neat little things. I see there's still a little bit of confusion regarding the sound packs. Guys, we cannot, it's unethical and it's illegal according to the copyright. We cannot just take Audiobird's work and put it into a different aircraft. This aircraft is not Audiobird's aircraft. Okay, he was not involved here. So please don't mistake the fact that there are icons that you are going to get the Zebo sounds. I've not heard that that's going to be ported at this point in time, so just bear with whoever is making the sound pack for the LevelUp. I don't want to mention names. If they feel that they want to add this, they'll do that. If they don't want to add it, it's not going to happen, but it's not cast in stone. Alright, so don't expect the Zebo sounds in here. It's a totally different team who made this one. Hello JD. Welcome. Okay, so guys, I've done my step through. I'm going to continue quickly with the FMC here. Get that glare out of the way there. Let's quickly check reserves. Right, gents, I'm starting my APU. So I'll be out of here in about 5 minutes, maybe less.
I've called the pushback.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent idea, Uncle John.
Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Beacon on. Doors close.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Right, that's the flight plan. That's where we are at, just outside of Johannesburg. And there we go. That's Durban over there.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, brakes released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Nice one, Uncle John. Almost perfectly synchronized.
Excellent.
Peter, are you 206?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Nice to have you with us again today. Now you make me feel bad. I didn't set up my automatic unicorn.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time. Have a lekker flight.
And taxi.
Excellent. Peter, what happened to you?
I have to restart my machine, guys. Go on. I'm just too late.
No, I can wait for you. I don't mind. I'll taxi slow.
I'm starting my explain now.
Okay. David,
Yes.
is it possible that you can maybe squeeze past behind me? Or next to me, I mean, somewhere?
Yeah, should be able to. Yeah.
Mm,
Yep.
what I'll do is I'll just come back closer to the terminal a little bit. Give you some room. Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
I see this pod on this throttle quadrant is jumping very heavily around. It's not very stable. I think it needs either a cleanup or it needs to be thrown away. Please don't forget my throttle quadrant when you come.
It'll cost you.
I'll take you for some ribs at our favorite rib restaurant, okay? It's amazing how it lasted just until the end, yeah.
Well, it's got less than 2 weeks to wait now.
Yeah.
I'll shake your hand on the way past.
Excellent, excellent. Good flight to you, sir.
How is it you can fly almost every day without a problem, and when you want to, every problem occurs to you?
I know that feeling. Hello, Benny. Just take it easy. Like I said, I'll taxi slowly. I'll wait for you a little while. We need 3 minute separation anyway, or that's our standard operation. So you've got at least 15 minutes between the time that you need to be there to take off and where we are at now.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, Chronic.
Ready for departure, sir.
Go for it.
Good morning, all.
Hey, Reggie.
Good
morning.
Morning.
Enjoy the flight, Uncle John.
Thank you.
What's that stuck to your tyres there, Nico? Are you in the snow?
No, I think I think that's an anomaly of some sort. I'm just not sure where it comes from. Don't know. The other day I was driving over a bit of dirt, and I was also in snow, and it looked kind of like it, was suited for the area and what was happening. But I mean, it should release it. If it's like xEnviro, I don't know. I mean, I would think that it would release the snow or the dust or whatever, but I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
I like the idea that it's modelled, that if you get something stuck there,
Yeah,
it hangs on for a while.
Yeah. But it's like it's not releasing now, so I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you. What the hell? My thing decided to toga. I'm not concentrating on what I did. I must have pressed something or did something.
Oh.
I'm busy talking to one of the users here on Facebook,
Man.
and the next moment I just hear, there's the engine spilling up. Can you believe it? Lekker stupid.
You were just testing them, Nico.
Yeah, no, I was definitely testing it. Why would you think otherwise?
That's the first time I've seen an expedite line up and wait.
Oh no, yeah. What did I want to do? Where did it go? 1024. Okay, well, we've got that. That's covered. I honestly don't know why it would toga, but anything's possible.
On runway 07. On runway 07.
And there's Joost as well. Goeiemorgen, Joost.
Goedemorgen allemaal.
Peter, you're not connected yet. Are you okay there? Are you coming?
I just
Don't ask.
Okay. Sorry, Joost.
No problem.
You know, everything goes wrong. Your USB devices doesn't work. Your camera settings are wrong, and etc. etc. So
Oh, goodness.
I'm just gonna fight my machine for a while. So have fun.
Okay, cool.
We've got tower on, Nico.
Good. Pan. No, it's not that bad. Not that bad. It was just funny the way it happened.
On runway 07. On runway 07.
Okay, well, we did the 3-minute thing. Okay, I'm gonna go toga. Interesting thing about this runway is in summer months like now, when it gets so excessively hot, they don't load the baggage here. They take it by bus to Oliver Tambo International, then they fly it down to Cape Town because the aircraft's too heavy. It can't take off in the density altitude when they want to take off here. So they only take passengers.
You're a positive rate.
Touchdown.
400. $1,000.
Right, so for the guys that know, this is Grand Central Airport over there, and this is Midrand, the area, and we're coming up to Joburg just now. Uncle John and I had a nice pizza and some, you know, what do we call it? Oh, my English this morning. Anyway, we had some nice beverages as well, and then also we met with one of the other flight simmers here, also a UK guy that's living in South Africa down there. Don't know if you can remember, Uncle John.
Of course I can.
Yeah, cool. That was the airport. I've got one or two gentlemen who wants to meet you when you come here in 2 weeks' time again, Uncle John.
Oh, okay, thank you. So are we all airborne now?
I think US is still on the ground, sir.
I'm setting up.
Yeah, Uncle John, that is US, and Peter says he's also setting up again. So there's two guys then coming behind us.
Excellent. Keep at it, Peter.
Thanks.
Separations look good.
Yeah. True wrong, good morning. One thing that I've noticed this morning is we keep the speed and the bug relatively stable. I've seen in some of the other test flights went kind of past and it didn't really lift the nose, so that seems to have been fixed. Or we're just lucky today with this flight, but that really seems very stable. That's Uncle John's little aircraft. Now you can't see it if I zoom in too far, but that you'll see there's a little moving piece there. That's him. That's Uncle John. That's me. Those are the guys left on the ground. It is currently 10:40 a.m. here in South Africa. Hello, Sabri. I'm laughing because you got to be 100 to be the father of some of our pilots here. You say we've got a tower. Ooh, yes we do. Check what is his active runway. If he's changed it now, it's going to be fun. Okay, no, he's got it. He's got 24. Thank you so much for that.
Top of descent, 11 minutes.
Okay, information Bravo. Hello, Christer. Good morning. All good in you? Oh, come on. I never set up that bar at the top. I just noticed it now. Okay, I think I've got most of it back now. That should be on. Apart from the people in Discord, I don't know what Streamlabs did. It just doesn't take away the name of the people. They just keeps them on the whole time. Might as well switch that off. Right, there's Uncle John. 40 miles in front, so perfect. It looks like it's flying much smoother today, huh? Hello, John. Well, that's nice of you, sir. I hope you enjoy that flight.
PM Paul.
Thanks, John.
That's really nice sounds. At my top of descent is 68 nautical miles. That's less than 10 minutes.
I've just started.
Okay.
Toga.
Ooh, excellent. Sounds good. And that's the IVO map. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys flying. Excellent. Christer, not that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure we can make one if we really want one. Hello Giovanni, good morning. How are you doing? Okay, sounds good, Christer. I'll look for something in the northern hemisphere. Maybe we can do some winter ops while it's still winter. You know, I haven't done that many. It's actually a shame. We haven't done a Canadian flight in a while. Well, maybe I have to speak to Jordan here if he's available and go fly in Canada. As long as it's northern hemisphere somewhere, you know. I'll let you guys know. Yes, Christer, I agree. We need to look for something like that. I'll have a look. Right, coming up to top of descent. Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
are you actually descending?
Well, I'm at 15,200.
The reason I'm asking is because it appears that your ghost is still on my TCAS. And it's telling me we're almost at the same level. And that's why I'm worried. And I know you said you descended, but I don't know.
The ghost of Uncle John.
Oh, no, you know what? It's my mistake. It's David that's in front of me. David, you haven't started your descent.
Sorry. Yep. I'm just starting it now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's a little bit ahead of me still, but I'll get going now. I'm a light aircraft.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Now that I know who it is, I can see on my TCAS you're busy going down. I promise you, I forgot that it was you in front of me. Sorry, just a mistake.
That's all right.
No bother.
I can see he's going down now.
Now, I've been running the 160 seater. It's just a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
And I suspect it's top of descent, it's further out.
Yeah. Right, now so here's the next topic that I'm going to keep my eye on, and that's obviously the VNAV speed and VNAV path. I get the distinct impression that some of you guys out there, and I'm using it in a broad sense now, that some of you guys believe that the aircraft fly on rails. They don't. It doesn't happen, not in real world. So it's impossible to fix that speed onto the bug because it just doesn't work that way. You know, that's why there's parameters of tolerance and things that happens. And obviously if it becomes a totally wayward thing, it's a problem. But we're going to keep an eye on it, and we're going to make sure we stay on our VNAV path. So we'll see what happens, you know. And for the rest, we'll have to manage it ourselves. We'll have to pull the speed brake when we have to, you know, normal aircraft things, flying things. funny. Here's the turbulence again. This flight is famous for its turbulence. I know I mention it every time, but man, once you go over the mountains here, you start to feel it. No, that's also an option. Chronic, I want to tell you something. I flew the NGXU as well as the Aerosoft Airbus a few times now in the week and last week. It's much improved in B3D 5.3, and I'm not sure what influence exactly the Active Sky has, but I'm telling you, these guys are getting closer to the X-Plane experience. It's really feeling much better, operating much better. It was quite an eye-opener. I mean, I grew up with FS9, FSX B3D, and to see how these guys have actually evolved, it's amazing. Actually felt quite nice flying it. I still can't wrap my head around 2020. I updated it again this morning. I just don't fly it. It's just not for me right now. I'd much rather, if I don't fly X-Plane, go fly P3D. And my Majestic Dash 8 Q400, I want to relearn that thing. I've come to where you start the approach, so I can do everything again up till the approach. Then once you start your approach phase, I still get a little bit confused. I just need to practice a little bit on that side of things, and maybe I'll stream that for you guys as well, because that's a lovely aircraft to fly. Chronic, it sounds like it, but because I don't fly it, I can't talk with. I don't know. I just see that they talk about it, but the experience for me up until now, the few times that I did fly it, is that when the aircraft is supposed to turn into the wind, its nose, it's like the wind actually blows it away instead of sucking it in, you know, and it just felt wrong, man. I've always said, if you give the FS 2020 guys a year or two, it will be impressive. But they're still working on it, so we'll give them a chance. AMS, prove it. Prove it. Tell me where. Where do you see that the descent path is off? That thing is absolutely on descent. The only thing that changes, which is absolutely normal, is the speed bleeds off. Then it gets to the tolerance level that is set, and then it increases. That's the only thing that's off. The actual path, there's 100% nothing wrong with it. Not that I can see, unless you evaluate it with a different parameter than me. This is the Zibo mod, and this is what is confusing me. This is literally, let me show you. This is literally version 3.51.25 of the Zibo mod. It's not, Zibo doesn't make a different model for LU. He just adapts it for LU. So, I mean, you're confusing me, and I hope you understand what I'm trying to say to you. You're going to have to explain better what you mean, because I do not see a problem. Honestly, I don't see a problem. The only thing that differs here is just that. And it goes down by 5 knots, comes back up. If that's a problem, then I don't know. I don't know. Okay, see you later, Christer. So now we're actually under the path, because now we're busy compensating for the 10,000 foot that needs to come. So now it's going to slow down, it's going to do a couple of things, and then it will catch up with the path again. I will have a look, we'll see. So it's busy slowing down, which it should do. And then it's going to stop at some point, and then it's going to realize, oops, I need to increase again. There we go. See, in my mind, that difference is so small, and at some point in time, in any real aircraft, you use your speed brake. It's just a given. That is a nonsense story that it's a lever of shame. I've heard so many people tell that lie. It's absolute nonsense. It's a hazing nonsense thing that they use to intimidate the new pilots. That's all. In the real world, you pull that thing when you need to pull it. So if you overspeed, you pull it. So I don't know. I'm totally confused, to be honest with you. At this point in time, that is a bit of a margin. Okay, so there I can agree with you. But then again, we're busy preparing for the 10,000 transition. So, I mean, we can ask Zibo to maybe put a stop, a hard stop or something. And then the question comes, do you really want the aircraft to fly on rails? You know, at some point in time, you're going to have to accept that it's going to move. The speed's going to change. Look at the path. It's already perfectly in line with where it should be again. Yeah, I'll have to look into it much deeper then. The Aviator, we can expect absolutely nothing. After what happened last year with all the release notes and releases that happened and announcements, and nothing happened, you're not going to get an announcement until it's ready. It's just not going to happen. So I do apologize for that, but it's not in anybody's interest to guess, you know, when it's going to be ready. The guys work on this thing 24/7. If you see what these guys talk about and how busy they are on the development server, it's crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous how busy they are. The snag list that have been addressed is probably an A4 page, if not more already. It's big. It's a huge list. That could very well be part of the problem, AMS. That could very well be. I'll do you a favor. I will tell Zibo, unless Zibo is watching. Zibo, if you're watching, just add your 2 cents. Just say yes, you're watching. Then we can talk about this later. But otherwise, I'll send it off to him later, and I'll speak to him about it. See what he says. Hello, Tommy. Good morning. Understand, AMS. Understand. I fully understand. Don't worry about it. I'm not angry about it. I am frustrated because for me it doesn't look as if it's a problem. You obviously see a problem, and that's why I say I'll do you a favor. I'll speak to Zibo about it, see what he says. Ultimately, as you've just said, Zibo and Twixter are not responsible for the flight model. That's where Jason and the other guys get into, actually works on the flight model. So we'll see. Could be, Chronic, could be. There's David going there in front of me. I think I'm going to slow down a little bit more to give him room. I really don't want to do a go around.
Gear down, 3 great.
I have a very famous saying, the customer is always right until he's wrong. How's that? I think that's the best saying in the world. The customer is always right until he's wrong. I'm not an expert in it, so the easiest way for me to protect both sides, both me and AMS, is to ask Zibo, and Zibo can then say, no, I'll speak to whoever is responsible. You see, it's the only way we're going to get to the bottom of this. Exactly. Got to pay to be a customer. So true. Well, that's a perfectly valid, very good argument, you know. So, like I said, I'll ask Zibo. Right, well, I'm at minimum approach speed. I can't really go slower than this. Then we're gonna pick up problems. So. If David and Uncle John can clear the runway, we should land. I forgot we had ATC. Oops. King Shark Tower, Skymatix 001 on the ILS, runway 24.
Skymatix 001 Durban Tower, good evening. Runway 24, continue approach number 2.
Continue approach number 2, Skymatix 001. Yeah, you're right, thank you. I'm busy chatting with ATC guy in the text as well. And while we're on that subject, let's quickly have a look at the chart, see what is the go around altitude. 3,000, there we go. Yeah, well, we are at 3,000, so that's not a problem. We're all set.
Runway located, Skymatix 052. Skymatix 052, taxi stand of choice via Alpha Foxtrot. Taxi via Alpha Foxtrot and taxi of choice, Skymatix 052. Skymatix 001, runway 24, to land, surface winds, variable at 2 knots.
Thank you, sir. Clear to land, runway 24, Skymatix 001. Wow, so now we have 2 runways. I wonder which one is now the correct one. There's a problem with the scenery. Ooh. What the heck? The one on the left seems more pronounced.
Just the one in the middle, Nico.
Okay.
That's the taxiway.
What? Is that the taxiway?
No, I said just don't use the taxiway.
Well, I don't know which one it is now. I mean, the scenery is messed up.
Left one.
Left one, you think? Okay.
Yeah, guessing. Like you.
Well, it's got the poppy.
Caution, taxiway.
Caution, taxiway, yeah. I'm a Harrison Ford today, man.
Oh my hands.
Go on, watching you lined up correctly.
You can do it, you can do it.
30, 20, 10. Yeehaw.
Whoa.
Long landing, 10,000. Remaining.
Excellent, sir.
Did
made
you?
it.
Yeah. Did you see I did a wheelie there as well?
Absolutely.
This alignment is off in what was the heading there?
242.
Yeah, but the alignment on my screen, it was completely in the wrong place. It was putting me directly onto the taxiway.
80 knots.
That is freaking me out. I've never had it at this airport. I'll have to come and check it out.
1,000 remaining.
Tommy, we need some excitement on the stream, I suppose.
Passengers are complaining.
Yeah. Shame.
All they're bothered about is getting to the right airport.
100
Yeah.
remaining.
We'll give them some Smarties or something in a box when they get out.
Excuse me, profit margins. Profit margins.
Yeah, more important than anything else. Runway vacated, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, taxi, stand up choice, via Charlie.
Thank you, sir. Stand of choice via Charlie, Skymatix 001. You see, that I think is my problem as well, Chris. I think that's the whole story.
So, what was the star again, Nico?
The star, APMAT 1 Bravo. Runway 24.
Okay.
Excellent, Tommy. Glad you liked it.
Skymatix 522 Mountain Unicom 122.8 frequency change approved, bye-bye. And switching to Unicom 122.8, thanks for your RTC, goodbye.
Well, AMS, yeah, the guys really spent a bit of time on it, and it really seems to work well. Yeah, I agree. They fixed it nicely now. They've made so many changes. It's not funny. It's really, really cool. You guys are gonna enjoy it when you get it. Thanks, Joe. The version of the Zebo mod in this level up aircraft is the fixed 25, 35125. I'll show you now again. 35125. Skymatix 001 on the blocks. Thank you for your service, sir.
Skymatix 001, thank you very much. Mountain Unicom 122.8 frequency change approved, bye-bye.
Switching Unicom, thank you. Paul, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being here and enjoying it with me.
Yeah, the end was particularly good. Been a while since we had moving runways and fast runways.
Yeah.
Where was it where you actually fell through the floor? That was very
Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
Was it?
Yeah, I'll never forget that. That was freaking crazy. You know, land, and the next moment go directly to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You know. Tommy, you're welcome. You too. Have a good day. I'm gonna hang around a little bit, see where these other guys are. Just want to quickly.
Trouble one's on approach.
Yeah. I just want to see where they are. Thanks, Pilot Raid. You're the one that criticized my landings a while ago. I'm glad you see there's some improvement. Thank you for saying that. Oh, he was telling me I don't know how to land or something. It was in jest, I presume. I don't think he was nasty, but it was funny.
No, he was deadly serious.
You think?
You have improved over the last 5 or 6 days, though.
Okay, all right. Thank you, sir. Oh, there is a bug in the chat again. Nice landing. Welcome, yes. Why does it do that? I don't want it to go down to the floor. Hoe ver is jy, Pieter?
I'm falling out of the sky because I was too late with my descent, so I'm doing a little bit. I'm almost at in direction of final.
Okay, cool. Don't have you visual yet. We'll check you now. Thank you guys for flying with Just and Peter, Uncle John, David. Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
That taxiway is so broad. I swear. At one point in time, wondered if that's not a runway. You're probably about 20 miles out, I think. Ah, there you are. The more I zoom in, the less I can see. Turn, 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 turn.
Yeah, my speed is too high.
Make a left-hand orbit and then come back.
Yeah, thanks for that flight. That was a nice little hop.
Good.
Well, I should make it about 20 miles out.
Paul.
Was that for me?
Yes, sir. Have a quick look at my screen.
Hold on. Oh.
Keep watching.
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Goodness me. Goodness me. Wow. That was something else.
Guys, let me show you what they're talking about. I've got the file here. Uncle John landed in terrible weather last night, and that's what he's showing Paul. So I'm just gonna quickly show you. This was
Go on then, carry on.
yeah, no, this was Uncle John landing last night. So I've got a couple of seconds just to show you guys. Yeah, Uncle John, the resolution of this video is very low, huh?
Yes, because it's the Windows one.
Okay. The Windows recorder.
Apologies for that.
No problem. No problem. I just want to make it clear. And this is the Zebo doing an auto land up until there. It seems to have disconnected. Oh, there you go.
I tried to do an RMP and got no chance. So it was a go round and do an auto.
Yeah. Oh, very, very well done. At the end of the day, you made it.
Where was that?
Where did you land, Uncle John?
Give me a sec. I've scrubbed it out now. Sweden, I think it was.
Somewhere there, okay.
Yeah, the weather was atrocious.
Cool. Yeah, I see it up north in the UK. Looks pretty bad weather there at the moment.
I was so pleased with myself. I set another flight up, but I dropped a big, massive clanger. I forgot to de-ice the aircraft, and it did not want to get off the ground.
Yep. Looks like you also want to land on the taxiway.
Not in my scenery.
Lucky man.
Well, the final one's coming home to roost.
That's it. Go Peter, go Peter. If you can't do it, no one can.
Thanks for the pressure.
I'll take a quick shot, Nico, when everybody's in.
Awesome.
Straight down the centre. Well done, Peter.
Well, I'm so glad you can see that. On my scenery is definitely in the wrong place.
Oh, it's beautiful landing.
Yeah, good landing, but my scenery is not
Coming
good.
straight for you though, Nico.
Yeah, but he had to drift in to make it straight. Now he's perfectly straight, but he's not on the center line by a long shot in my scenery. But we've established now it's scenery, not the pilot. So Peter is cool. He's okay.
I'd love to know what scenery you've got, Nico.
It's the FSDG payware, and normally they are spot on. Somebody in the stream mentioned it was Pilot and Chris. He said that he's got the same scenery and he had to move the scenery while he was using ortho. Otherwise, it was like in the wrong place. So what I'll do is I'll try see if I can contact these guys and ask them for a fix, because this is ridiculous. I don't want to go move it. Why must I move it? It's their product. They need to fix it. Stunning scenery. These guys make really good scenery, and this is the only one I know of that's not aligned.
Morning, guys.
There we go. Lovely. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And that's it then.
That looks good.
You know what? This is the first stream or the first group flight in a long time that everybody that started actually finished. We've had quite a few power failures between me and other guys. We've had issues with ATC. We've had so many issues. This is the first one we actually started, all of us, and then finished all of us. Cool.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'll go think about this evening's flight to try and get winter ops going again, and I'll let you know. Keep an eye on this channel when I publish it, and also on Discord, maybe even in Facebook. I don't know, we'll see. Until then, go have fun. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.